So here we are, a little update, cleaning the stove, a little galley, giving this just a quick little lick of the old black spray paint that's hanging around. So that'll help seal this bit of wood. I did linseed oil and metho and terp, but still seem to get affected by organic material soaking into the wood, creating a little bit of a mold patch there. So we've cleaned that down, got the old gumption out. Now it's better than what it was, okay. This is an Airbnb, this is my little floating abode. See where I've left marks from using the wire brush. But I mean, if you're just watching this now, wait until you see the before pictures. So that's looking a lot better, a lot cleaner. And so we've been just chugging away. Obviously I'm going to get another cloth. I'm off to the shops to get some vinegar, just to make that look a bit better. Do a vinegar wash up there on that. And if you're wondering what that is, that's the backing of a blackout curtain. So I didn't know that did that, but that's what happens. I've had a bit of a wipe up there, but we've got all of this stuff to figure out how to undo it, and before I can give it a really good clean. I've had a bit of a wipe up there with some bleach. This all been bleached and gumptioned, and good old Sunlight dishwashing. But it's looking, I mean, pretty snazzy. There's a handsome chap in there, eh? But yeah, just one more. We're off to get vinegar and some tucker, because that's some hungry work, doing the old scrubber dubber. So shout out to Leonie for the swift kick up the backyard slide, if you know what I mean. Thank you. And it's what I do, Captain K and Iron Wake Maritime. We'll throw in a little bit of life lesson, a little bit of a wisdom cookie, bit of a metaphor. As what's interesting is, a few days before I received this comment on a short, was I pretty much did the same thing. Now I won't go into details. It's family matters in regards to passing on my dad, right? And I take ownership that my words may have been a little too direct for the receivership. Take ownership of that. Don't apologise, because it's quite interesting. Because I did that, now I've been brought up to speed on what's going on. So you beauty, sometimes you got to be the bad guy, as they say. So Leonie, don't think I'm taking anything personally. In matter of fact, I truly appreciate. I like people who can just cut to the chase. And let's be honest, if things are not ship shape, they're not ship shape. End of story. Take ownership of that. So there's the little life lesson here from life on a wooden boat. Just take ownership of the neglect is what I want to get at. So, I mean, it's just a stove, right? But obviously there was neglect. There was enough neglect that someone picked up on it, brought it to my attention, which I'm very grateful for, because look at that. That you beauty. Bit of vinegar, that's going to shine up really well. Obviously I've got the plates that come back in. We got the wire brush in there, and look, hey, this is not a restoration, so calm your farm if you want to get nitty pitty. I'll just go over 3 dots and go see you later, if that's going to be your type of attitude here on this channel. We don't accept that around here. But that's looking pretty freaking good. Did I lift this up? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, so that's nice. Sitting in there really good. So I'm a happy chappy, and yeah. I had you like that. Oh yeah, I had you like that because that's where I put me coffee cup and my tuna can. That's my little coffee strainer tip out. So that we're back in business. You beauty. Looking a lot cleaner, right? So don't get too. You're telling me to do something that I'm neglecting to do. Don't be like that. And on the other end, here's a little clue I'd like to share with you, or something that just, you needn't apologise. You can take ownership of, hey, I see how you're reacting to what I've said. I take ownership of that. I take ownership. I could have obviously done that better, but I didn't. I take ownership of that. So just be wary. You needn't apologise. If someone's going to jump up and down and ring the victim bell and carry on, well, my life's this and you don't know, and end of the story. Hey, have you been called out? Is it a truth? Have you been slacking? Have you been neglecting to clean up after yourself? True or false? If it's true, it's true. If it's false, it's false. And sometimes what I've gradually gotten used to is not having to say, oh no, that's not right. I just know it's not right. If someone might see a different perspective, it's, as I say, water off the duck's back. That has taken a while. I'm not completely immune to it, but I've definitely gotten better being so reactive. Oh, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you tell me the truth? You want people around you to tell the truth, regardless of the friction it may cause, because they're the people who actually care, believe it or not. So that's enough for therapies on the bay. But we're good. I mean, look at all. Now I've got to clean up this chappy. So that's one good thing about having a fiberglass boat. So I can make a mess on that old boy, and then just throw in buckets of salt water to wash him out. So you can see I've still got to put those plates back on. And so down the track, the next little project or mission will be go to the hardware. That's my neighbour over there, winding his old boat up. So wire brush did a good job. So I mean, to make these brand spanking, I'd have to paint them again, right? But that'll do. But what I will do is give these a good solid a soak in something, but I'll need to do that on land, right? Just don't want to be putting harsh chemicals out here in the ocean water, because I've pretty much done this with gumption, that and good old elbow and bleach in the boat, obviously. But I'll soak these in some alkaline solution, then wire brush them, and then I'm going to get pot belly black, as you can see how they're sort of flaking, because these would have been dipped, right, they would have been chrome dipped or something. So all that chrome's just flaking off, making it look nasty. So, but we'll put maybe cast iron paint, something like that. So, you got any ideas about type of paint that would work on that? Hot plate paint, that's such a thing. Look at this water. Hey, I tell ya, living on a boat, it's up there. It's a bit like having a relationship, you know. Some days are good, some days are good, and some days are not so good, you know. But it's just how it is. I mean, I can't really make that a complete comparison, because let's be honest, I don't control the weather, so the weather is the weather. But you know what I'm getting at. So it doesn't mean another person needs to be dismissive either of their own flaws. But anyway, I'll save that for another day. So you beauty. So once again, thank you, Leonie. Hey, thank you for calling me out. I appreciate that, because damn, I got myself a nice clean stove. Yes, sirree. Yes, ma'am. I got myself a nice clean stove up right now. You beauty. Don't mind if I do. Off into town, and we'll go get some well-earned grub. Go get some fuel, and we'll just kick over the Jenny and be able to lie in bed, which I did another time, because what? Hey, look. I mean, come on, my camera works now. You watch alone, and so we've had a tidy up. We got the mattress out, all the blankets got hung up. Just got an idea there. It's gonna be a little wall for me dad, and then we'll make that a sliding. I'm gonna make that a little sliding door that goes off into the anchor well. So I'm chuffed. Right, I've had the little fan going, and that's been getting some air in here. Nice aired out bed, aired out blankets. Yeah, really happy, and all of that from you, Leonie. Right, so you know, that's why I say, with all sincerity, the people, and Cooey to the G-Man, new subscriber, thank you very much. It's just, it's amazing. I think I've picked up nearly 10 subscribers in the last 4 days. So keep them coming. Well, last I checked, I'm at 35. So let's go to 50. We're aiming for 50. Like I said, then curious to see how long it'll take to get 100. I mean, I don't really give two hoots, but how good will it be by the following year to be over to have this channel officially monetized, or monetized privileges? Not sure exactly how that works. So I think 500 subscribers is part of it. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this. I'm not sure. I didn't read the fine print, but surely. I mean, I asked you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Surely I'm allowed to put on benchmarks. Surely that's okay. Slap it on now, because We're hungry, but look at all this light too. Open up this chappy, pull the tarp off. A nice bit of light coming in here. Then I seen a real cool idea, which people are using on their boats now. Is they're getting the RV hatches. So that'll be on the carts. See if I can pick one up for cheap from a demo or something like that. And so we'll have a nice little RV hatch here. So I can have the light coming in and still keep the weather out. And I can have the air coming in and keep the bugs out. So that'll be great. Or I'll have a crack and see if I can build something myself, which would be really cool. So thank you for tuning in. Look for a link somewhere, either a pinned comment or in the description, or just to cover bases. I'll do both when I put together a little compilation of the photos. And a shout out to, before I go, to this mob.